tape delay. It had to happen sometime. This is going to be a 2 or a 3-parter, considering there are 20 tapes to go through, and I don't want to stuff them all into one video because I will end up losing my mind. So yeah, about maybe 3 or 4 videos even. Mordehot, Limburgian Pagan Madness, a Dutch release from some years ago on Hayden's Hart. This is 82 from 100. New Era reminded me with an Instagram post about this record, and I decided to spin it again. It is a fantastic release by this one-man band, Entity. I'm not sure. This is also Necrotic Worship, so still looking for those tapes. Those are high on the Grail/want list. There you go. Very good release. From Holland, the first part is going to be Belgian Releases, or Belgian-esque releases. Grab a beer because you'll be here for some time. First, I'm going to talk about this Rempart Immortel, a label, relatively new label from Belgium that is on their second and third release, and respectively they are 2 Belgian releases. One is called Gouffre with Grim Spirit, and the other one is called Expostulation, I think, between Caridis and Sciala. So something with gods or sea monsters, whatever. They look really good, and they sound really good. I've written shit down, you know, no secrets, it is a tape delay. So let's dive into the first one. The Expo, it's called Expostulation. Now this is 3 and 4, so 1 and 2 were Satkra, not sure how to pronounce that, and Drakon Hail, 2 bands that are on the Skill Asgard circuits that have releases there. This is their, let's see, Discogs page, so it's readable, Rempart Immortel. I'll link everything because they have a kind of a weird message board looking websites to order where you can just write you an email address, but whatever. This one is the first one, Expostulation with Between, and I have it here, so why not read it from the text. Between Charybdis and Scylla. So yeah, there you go, number 63 out of 100. They have some distribution in France and Germany, so I'll look into it where to get these hand-made title cards. Comes with these posters. Even the most relevant words are meaningless after all. That's true. So they have these basic flyers in here. I now know that I have some promo shit over there that I'll show in the second update. I'll start with that, if I remember correctly. J cards, pro printed, really nicely done, hand numbered, like I said. It has a really nice touch to it, especially with the hand stitched stuff. Sound wise, let's see. They're a bit different from each other. This one is, like I said, from Belgium. Rumbly vocals separate from the music a bit. I mean by that like a lot of those raw releases, that they don't nicely they're not interwoven or they're not overlap, but yeah, that is something productional. It gets better the more you progress into the tape. Melancholic atmosphere, but the drums keep blasting through it. And then it ends in this short ambient outro. All in all, it's a kind of a good tape, but I prefer the second one the better, or the more. Yeah, between Caridis and Sciala. But nonetheless, a label to keep an eye on. The second one is called Gouffre, and I have it here. Grim Spirit, it says 1, so guess demo 1. This is 83 out of 100. Nice looking cover. The other, I love the cover better on the other one, but I love the sound better on this one. So like I said, Grim Spirit, once again, hand pasted on there. Intro, Demon Path, Throne made of skulls and Oirim. Infernal hymns performed by infame Totsa di Decombre. Intro by Guido van Isengrin, logo by Nibelungen. Slightly bigger J cards for them. And here are the fellas, I guess. How to hold it. Infame, yes, here they So yeah, a new Belgian label that pops up, who does not only do Belgian releases, but like I said, the two previous ones are more international or European international. This also has a flyer in memoriam, Morty, 82, it's my year, 2016, draw back to the Meriton abyss to dwell there forever. So yeah, I guess a guy who loved the deep. So yeah, cool new label, two new tapes. I'm still hunting for the number 1 and 2. They have distribution in France, but it's kind of stupid to get tapes in France while the label is in Belgium, but they are officially sold out. So once more, Rempart, Immortel, I think that's how you pronounce it. Two very good looking tapes. They kind of draw a line between, or draw a line in their release, or how they look, the releases. Two tapes in, and I'm already rambling. Let's see. Let's just pick it up. Perverted Ceremony, Witchcraft, I talked about it. It was my split of the year. Out on Nuclear War now. This is the tape version, of course. Why not get the tape version? It has slightly different artwork. It still goes with that red-green forms black aesthetic that the record also had. Necromancy and Black Candle Invoker. Yes. Sick looking J card, and the tape version is always worth picking up, especially when they have some little extra artwork. You know it's coming in by Aaron Boneheads, and then there you go. Nice green and red running through it. Love this tape. I always buy the first editions, so why not get this too. So yeah, they play with the green and red aesthetic, like I wrote down. I think I still haven't spoken about the Gouffre sounds maybe. So it starts with a synthro, of course. It has a slow build into a commanding track, and that commanding track is, let's go back to it for a while, because I realized I talked about the aesthetics but not about the music. Demon Path is the first one after the intro, so be not mistaken, we're talking about Gouffre. Demon Path, the vocals are of a higher croak, so it's not that deep rumbly, but it's not, but you know, higher. And the track 2 gets multiple vocals, or multiple layer of vocals, which makes it a lot interesting. The only thing that this has in comparison to the other is this has no real ending, which just kind of drones a bit much in the end, but still two really good tapes by, yeah, relatively new Belgian bands that are having their first releases on this one. So yeah, once more. Sorry, I had to dive back in. This, a lot of people know or heard this. I think the tracks for Perverted Ceremony are superb still on this one. I love Witchcraft by now because I've checked their previous material and what they did, and I am into it, but the Belgian guy in me has to give the edge to Perverted Ceremony. The sound is actually crisp in this one compared to what's raw these days, or their previous output. It's never been really that raw, not underground, but that raw buried sounds. It's always been murky but not unlistenable. So yeah, yeah, they you can feel the confidence in them building, and I think this one has shown what they can do. There's some soloing in here, and there are just enough little mistakes to still keep it, yeah, to keep it good. Witchcraft side, there are three things that get me into a tape. That's cowbell hits, that is church bells, and that is, what else is it? Church bells and the thunderclap, and this video has all. So yeah, this one has church bells intro. It comes with a murky sound, affected vocals. It's more unhinged and riff driven, and more heavy in the low end than the Perverted Ceremony. That I love it all, but yeah, it has a church bell, which is always a plus. And then it goes into, it has a build up to nothing actually, and then there's a synth ending, synth dying in the end. So I give the edge to Perverted Ceremony on this one, but like I said, a good release. Then two more, or I'll add one non-Belgian. Forbidden Temple with Unholy Rehearsal 2019. Look at that picture. Incredible. By Gramschap, the Forbidden Temple logo has changed a bit. not that much that everyone will notice, but it's changed some. This is Dolk 009. Yeah, it has a spacey intro, this one. It has an intro, which is already weird. I, for the life of me, can't remember there was a spacey intro on any of their other stuff. But yeah, nice white tape. Let's see. The rehearsal actually sounds, because this is a rehearsal tape, it actually sounds better than the demos. So I guess they are rehearsing for a full length to come out. I'll show the flyer from Medieval Prophecy in the next video. It has some clues on here. Intro from the Shroud of Evil, Forest War God, Voices from Beyond, Tenebra Agaliaret, I think, and L on keyboards. I love this picture. Jesus Christ, man, they're awesome. Great. So yeah, like I said, rehearsal sounds even better than the demos. They managed to use synths tastefully. I still think they're one of the newer bands that actually found a nice balance between their guitar work and their synth work. The lyrics, I haven't delved into the lyrics since there are none, but the the vocals sound kind of old, that croaking, without trying to sound old, but there's a croak on everything, so it's that that filthy that I'm starting to get here. A good variation throughout. The toms are a bit muddy on the tape, but it's a rehearsal tape. And then they have a ding ding on a cowbell, so that's church bell, cowbell, all we need is a thunderclap. So yeah, I hope they deliver more Forbidden Temple, still one of the better bands from Belgium at the time. And the guy's a sweetheart. Then, something that I don't know shit about, but is from Belgium, is Altered Heresy. This is Demo 2, which popped up on Iron Bonnet, and I think New Era had one. Demo 1 I got through New Era. I have no idea what this is, who is behind this. It has an industrial feel in the sound. It is a bit sped up, I think, in comparison to the first one. It has hissing, slithering vocals going through those layers of effects and static and stuff like that. And I think it's a drum computer, but I'm really not sure. Like I said, there's not much to find about this release or this band in general. I know it's a one-man project. Tormal, let's see what says it here. Rites of Melancholic Torment, Dank Musk from Rolling Corpses, Sorcerer's Antiquity, all bleak anti-music by A.H. Autumn 2019, Dead to the False God Yahweh. Black metal is spiritual warfare. There you go. These are all hand copied, not numbered. I'm not sure how many there are. And these are pink tapes, spray painted black. Yeah, there's nothing much to say. Like I said, industrial, bit sped up, static vocals effect. Yeah, it is interesting.